Hello again and welcome to my video channel, which I call Scenic Cities. Today I will be driving from Choi Hung estate to Stanley. Of course, Stanley is on the south side of Hong Kong Island, beautiful place by the sea, and Choi Hung, where we'll start, is where the famous rooftop basketball court is. So we are driving away from the parking lot. Very famous apartment block built by the British in 1960s as public housing. And we'll have to pay for parking, which we pay by Octopus card. And of course, no free parking exists in Hong Kong. And nobody takes money, so we have to pay by Octopus card. So now we're in Kwun Tong Road, a nice area. I love to drive here. It's quite fast-paced. Traffic can be quite bad at rush hour, but apart from that, of course, driving in Hong Kong is very pleasant indeed. So we have to take the on-ramp here, and the on-ramp traffic is very bad, so I may skip some lines, which I don't feel comfortable about. I don't really do this, but I was filming this time-lapse, and it does take 40 minutes to get to Stanley. So quite a long drive, really, especially in Hong Kong. And because it's like 25 kilometers drive. Now on the left is an MTR station. It's very scenic. You can see the MTR station while you're driving on this on-ramp. So, and I do remember this station in a movie called Internal Affairs, which was the first one. I think it came out in 2002-ish. And it was a great movie. I remember a police inspector waiting for the MTR in that station. Very scenic. You have to be there, take the MTR and experience it yourself. And the movie is Mugando in Korean. Mind my accent, it can be pretty rubbish. Now we're going to take the Eastern Tunnel again to get to Hong Kong Island. And traffic is not too bad. It's just that there's some traffic lights. And of course, we're going past Lam Tin, MTR on the right, now onto the tunnel. Taking the auto tour as usual, which is quick and efficient. And again, driving in Hong Kong, you do have to be aware, especially if you're from Korea, America, or China, because the lanes are very tight. It's a bit like old English roads, because the lanes are spec'd to those old standards. Now we're in Hong Kong Island now, and this is the town of Quarry Bay. Nice area, lots of new companies coming in from Central, because the rent is so high in Central as well. And we are going to go off in Shao Kei 1. So we are now in Shao Kei 1. And we will make a right to go to a lovely scenic B roads. And it's one of the only B roads on the eastern side of Hong Kong Island. And the road is called Tai Tam Road. So you can't miss it. As you can see, because it's like one of the only roads, there's a lot of cars on the road as well. And again, very narrow and tight. So be careful when you drive here, especially if you're not used to right-hand drive. It will be a nightmare. Left and right, inches away, walls, pavements, cars, big buses, oncoming traffic, and a lot of tourist buses as well. And of course, you do see this lovely view. The scenery is absolutely amazing. The greens, mountains, ocean, and reservoirs. So we'll be coming up to a reservoir, which is called Tai Tam Tuk Reservoir. Very beautiful. And there's a road that drives through it, which is now. So left and right, we're on the reservoir. Beautiful, beautiful waters, roads, lovely B road, like the countryside in UK, but a little bit Asian, yes. So we're driving and we'll come to a town by the seaside, which we have on the left, called Stanley. Of course, Stanley is a very expensive area in Hong Kong, and a lot of expats, high paid expats live in the area as well. Traffic can be quite bad in Stanley because a lot of people do have cars. Now, when they built houses in Stanley, a lot of houses were built many years ago, and there was no parking space restriction when they were building the houses or the apartments, so it's relatively okay. But in Hong Kong, parking spaces are very limited because the government does not encourage you to drive, and every apartment you build, you can build like certain parking lots, but that changes regularly now, and it's shrinking and shrinking, and it's not one house per one parking, it's like one apartment per 0 point something. So even where I live, parking fee monthly has gone up to like $900 per month. So parking is very expensive in Hong Kong, but I think it was a little bit cheaper or similar in Stanley, but Stanley is a very expensive part of Hong Kong. So Stanley Town, we're driving around, trying to get to Stanley Plaza to park the car. And of course, Stanley Plaza is a hot, famous destination in Hong Kong for tourism and shopping for people in the area as well. So left is parking lot, and I'll be doing some grocery shopping. I love the supermarket here. There's a lot of Korean food. So, and also some parking privilege as well for 1 hour. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. Let me know what you think on the comments below if you have any. And I hope this video helps you to get to Stanley or see the glimpse of Hong Kong, what it's like to drive, what it's like to live and do stuff here. Thank you and goodbye.